The Free National Movement says its record on crime is unbeatable, as in the past 5 years, the Ingram administration has made changes all around to ensure that national security isn't breached. Those changes include new laws, a strengthened police force and defense force, and a judicial system that has specialized courts to deal with individualized crimes. Shanique Miller takes a look at the government's record and the work it continues to do to keep the crime level down.
2011 is on record as the deadliest year in Bahamian history. Young men, in particular, were the victims. Their bodies, often riddled by the bullets of a gun, lay on street corners as police poured over one crime scene after another. In all, 127 murders. From a comprehensive national address on crime to stiffer laws, the Ingram administration took crime by the horns and introduced sweeping legislation. The laws include the Bail Amendment Act, Domestic Violence Protection Orders Act, Road Traffic Amendment Act, Juries Amendment Act, Criminal Procedure Code Amendment Act, Criminal Procedures Pleas Discussion and Plea Agreement Act, Laws Reform and Revision Miscellaneous Amendment Acts, Evidence Amendment Act, Bail Amendment Act, Dangerous Drugs Amendment Act, Firearms Amendment Act, and Criminal Evidence Witness Anonymity Act. Besides the stiff provisions in these laws, and in cases where the death penalty does not apply, the accused, if over 18, will be given a 30 to 60-year sentence. Even today, the Ingram administration is working to shore up the fight against crime. The government is in the middle of a CCTV program where, like other countries around the world, cameras are being placed in hotspots as an anti-crime tool. Now, when it comes to the primary crime-fighting agency, the Royal Bahamas Police Force, this too has been reorganized and the senior command streamlined. The force now benefits from a new aircraft so that police officers can have quick access to any destination around the country. The Royal Bahamas Defense Force wasn't left out either. In the past 5 years, the RBDF's fleet increased by 10 craft and 2 new aircraft. In 5 years, the courts grew to accommodate a special court to deal with gun matters. Additional magistrates, Supreme Court justices, and Court of Appeal judges were appointed to facilitate speedier trial and reduce the plaguing case backlog. Renovations were made to the Supreme Court building at Bank Lane, and the new Magistrates Court complex on Nassau Street is finished and operating. A major achievement in the processing of court matters, the long-talked-about remand court at Fox Hill Prison. This year, that court was opened, allowing for video conferencing from the prison compound. This eliminates the need to transport remand prisoners downtown every day. The work continues. The government is now reviewing various alternative sentencing and restorative programs to reduce recidivism by juvenile nonviolent offenders. Shanique Miller, ZNS News.